Tonight on Monday Night Raw, Jeff Hardy vs Randy Orton. Handshake. My name is WWE not being PG. ECW. This video is gonna be a bit different. We're legit reacting to a Twitter account. Images that were forgotten. It's like a Reddit video, but it's not. Do you guys remember that Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes were actually tag team champions? I bet some of you forgot. Dominic Mysterio with a PSP. My man had drip. Tonight on SmackDown, Intercontinental Championship no disqualification match. Drew McIntyre versus The Undertaker. I'm sure this didn't even happen. The Undertaker with the Intercontinental Championship just seems out of this world. Finn Balor holding Walter's passport. That's why his name changed. Let's blame Finn Balor. Roman Reigns suspended. WWE has suspended Roman Reigns for 30 days effective immediately for his first violation of the company's talent wellness policy. Dark times in the WWE, and I remember marks were celebrating. Finally we're going to get someone new! And we didn't. Roman Reigns just returned a bit more jacked. 2021 is going to be something special. His tweet is not a prediction, it's a spoiler. Save this hashtag hustle tweet for future historical reference. Yeah, unfortunately, that didn't happen. Let's sign a guy who looks just like Brock Lesnar, make him not look like Brock Lesnar. Wait, that's not why we signed him. Okay then, I wanna know what's under the mask. Use Google just like all of us. Rey Mysterio unmasked. 90% of us did this. Andrade, Murphy, and Black make an instant impact. Very instant and very short. Man, WWE should be ashamed. These guys legit had it all. Theory with Andrade's US Championship. Fair play? Oh, Matt Riddle disrespecting them legends. Riddle, stop! What, bro? Stop disrespecting legends! Ah! I love the dude in the background. Someone's disrespecting legends. Oh, I actually missed this. I know it was a very controversial gimmick and somewhat offensive, but that was kind of the point, and they were heels. The whole point of it was they're being assholes and they're getting their ass kicked. 5th grade report card. D-, D-, D+. And that's Jim, so it doesn't even count. That was back then when Shane McMahon was calling Braun Strowman stupid. A dummy, stupid man.
Big man, little brain.
Back then I thought it was a storyline. Now I know it was a shoot. You know these WWE Table for 3 shows? Hear me out. Ryback, Braun Strowman, and Nia Jax. Chaos all over the place. Hashtag Batista. #1 trend worldwide. I remember Batista actually being pissed. I'm putting my body on the line right here and the only thing you care about are my underwear. Yes, they're blue. Doesn't matter. How big is it though? Tonight on SmackDown, Sasha Banks versus Reginald. Oh, I remember this match. It was actually pretty entertaining. Reggie is a flippy man. Heath Slater's big familia. WWE did a storyline where Heath Slater needs to provide for his family, and then they fired him. Oh yeah, a bad fashion choice. From the game to a mama. Friday Night SmackDown, July 2, 2010. Oh, that's Serena and Adam Cole? My man Adam Cole was hanging out with Punk's girl. CM Punk in NXT, now that looks weird. It's crazy how I wasn't even that big of a fan of NXT, but I still miss it. Any of you guys are actually watching NXT 2.0? Is it any good? CM Punk appears to enjoy a bottle of liquor. I didn't forget about this because this was legit one of my favorite WWE rivalries of all time. That was back in 2012 and I was really into wrestling, and I know it wasn't the best, but nostalgia is one hell of a drug, so these are some of my favorite WWE moments. No Mercy, Jack Swagger versus Baron Corbin. Oh, I remember this. I remember Jack Swagger was just fed to Baron Corbin. I remember Jack Swagger cutting a very terrible promo before this. Whoa! CM Punk and The Miz. Well, that didn't go so well. CM Punk's friendships have a lifespan. It's like this. Oh, who could forget about Jeff Hardy's urine? Due to recent Jeff Hardy's history, this hits different now. Eat balls. We actually got quite a few memes out of this pay-per-view. Big ass, eat ball, eat balls. Eat balls of fire. What are you trying to tell me? Yeah, my man Shelton Benjamin forgot to put his mask off. You know what? I respect that. Okay, no, that's something I don't remember. Was he legit peeing on Jonathan Coachman? Of course it's Vince McMahon. I believe that's during the time when he was fighting God, so no surprise here. Mr. McMahon announces greatest superstar in Raw history. I've seen this picture before, but I have no idea of who that superstar is. Gotta say, we have some legit names right here. Who was it? Himself. You know what? That's actually not even surprising. I don't even know what happened here. It's kinda crazy that WWE didn't sign him. Like, they must have heard his promos, right? He doesn't have a six-pack. Fair point. Okay, maybe it was a bit more offensive than I remember. I would probably hate this now. Good theme song though. Oh yeah, I didn't forget about this, but I believe Ric Flair forgot that he got her pregnant. That was the storyline. I'm gonna be your dad. Shane loving them women, Ray loving them women, The Undertaker on Superstars. That must be the first ever episode. It must be one of the first episodes because that happened with main event as well. The first match was WWE Champion versus World Heavyweight Champion. And now it's a bit different. Oh yeah, what happened with this? I do remember this, but I totally forgot about this dude. Is he still in the WWE? A pirate Jeff Hardy. Must be because of the pyro? Oh yeah, that's absolutely disgusting. If I remember correctly, it was in Triple H's office and they broke the big old. That's absolutely disgusting. WWE apologizes to fans. And that's only because something crashed. You apologize for this, but when something serious happens, you just make an entrance and say, "Welcome to SmackDown." That's crazy. Rey Mysterio as the WWE Champion happened so quick, ended so fast, he probably forgot about this moment. Here's one for them women. Elimination Chamber WWE Championship, The Miz versus Jerry Lawler. I know this match happened on Raw, and I believe Michael Cole cost Jerry Lawler the match. I'm sure this did not happen at a pay-per-view. Brock Lesnar as a Coco Jumbo. Well, you see, not all toys are made for kids. CM Skunk! On a random episode of SmackDown, Paul Heyman brought CM Skunk, I believe, to face Ryback. Mitch and Derek. Reacting to images that were forgotten, but this will take a while. Oh yeah, that has an interesting story. So CM Punk got pushed by a fan, I believe multiple times, and then he punched the fan. A wrong one. Well, this one I haven't seen. Doesn't look like he hates it. Oh, see the GreatOne, the moment I felt those cheeks, it was like magic. Triple H loves them women too. We're supposed to think that he's looking at the boobies, but that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Maybe he's looking at them butt cheeks? I don't know. Edge and Christian being marks. Who could argue that Alexa Bliss is the greatest wrestler of all time? What are you talking about? It's obviously Sasha. Dolph Ziggler with black hair. I actually made a video on this. I believe it was something like worst look changes or whatever. And he actually had that look for like one show, I believe. Oh yeah, who could forget the main event of WrestleMania? Now, technically, it wasn't really the main event of WrestleMania. It wasn't actually on the actual show. It happened after the show. But who thought that it's a good idea? Like, I didn't mind it. It was somewhat entertaining, but why is it so random? After a match against Brock Lesnar, Big Show returned and was like, I'm gonna face it. Well, Drew McIntyre, I'm going to beat you for the WWE Championship. Something like that. Dijakovic laughing at Keith Lee's Coco Jumbo. Oh, he's pointing at the championship. Cesaro with them nips. That is an old ass meme, my man. And she's actually from Lithuania. The only Lithuanian wrestler, so it was kind of a bummer when she got released. Ah, man, like, legit, I know we have some terrible wrestling matches, like, legit, definitely worse than this one, but in my personal opinion, from my personal experience, this was the worst thing I've seen in years. Sami Zayn. It's funny because first of all, it's Mojo Rawley, and they spelled Sami Zayn wrong. Welcome to Fox, WWE. Uterus. Y'all, just a bunch of marks. I'm saying this while wearing a Randy Orton sweater. I absolutely hated this moment. I know it was scripted and people thought, oh, you got worked. Oh, the great one, you got worked. That wasn't the point. I just hated seeing someone who's in the main event of WrestleMania saying that wrestling is fake. Why am I supposed to care about it then? Ew. No. Okay, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you for watching this video. That was actually pretty fun. If you want me to react to more forgotten WWE images, maybe send me some interesting Twitter accounts, maybe some shorts, you know, from WWE. That would be pretty interesting. The Great One, peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.